Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports. It's great to have you with us. As always, Sean Hennessy here with you. To my left, Jez McIntosh. We're getting ready for the CCS Boys Water Polo Division II matchup featuring the number 3 seed, Los Altos Eagles, and the number 1 seed, Sacred Heart Prep Gators. Jez, a few moments ago, we saw the girls of Sacred Heart Prep knock off their opponent 7-5, and now we'll get a chance to see the boys, the heavy favorite in this particular matchup.
Yeah, look forward to seeing this contest. Sacred Heart should come out on top, but we'll see what happens. Los Altos is tough.
Brett Henricks wins the opening sprint, and it will be in possession of the Gators. Gators 25-4 on the season, taking on Los Altos with an overall record of 19-11. And right away, we see a quick shot on net by Harrison Enright, deflected by the goalkeeper, Cameron Putnam.
Yeah, number 12 for Sacred Heart is someone you're going to watch all game. Enright, he's their star, but Sacred Heart subs in heavily, so a great team effort from them, and a great stop by Putnam from Los Altos. He's going to have a great game to keep them in the game.
Seltzer will feed it over to his teammate, Lytle. Lytle balancing in his right hand, 7 seconds on the shot clock, back towards the inside, deflected away, and it will go in possession of Sacred Heart. No. For a moment it looked as if Berghaven was going to have a final second shot, but the clock expired.
Yeah, Berghaven got distracted. Sacred Heart was releasing 2 players and trying to catch Los Altos off guard and force the turnover.
And so now it is in possession of Sacred Heart Prep. Alex Swart over towards his teammate, Lazar. Lazar feeds it back inside to Charukin. Charukin gives it to his teammate, and it's swatted down by Cameron Putnam. Again, his second block shot.
Yeah, Sacred Heart's really good at moving the ball around on the offensive end, and they're going to get a shot almost every possession. So Putnam's really going to have a great game.
Putnam feeds it ahead to Berghaven. Berghaven along the near side wing. As a cap falls off one of the offensive players, here will be a whole shot opportunity to Berghaven. 5:16 left to play here in the opening quarter.
And another save there by Putnam. Sacred Heart kind of lost the ball, did not get a shot off there. Putnam came out of the cage to make the stop.
Deflected away as Cameron Putnam will now hold possession. 4:52 remaining in the opening quarter. No score between Sacred Heart Prep and Los Altos. Los Altos and the Whitecaps swimming left to right on your screen. Berghaven sends it to his teammate Seltzer. Seltzer back to Berghaven with the right hand dribble. 4 on the shot clock. Quick shot. No, it will expire. And right there we saw Berghaven couldn't get his hand on the ball.
And here comes Sacred Heart with a quick counter. Henricks
feeds it to his teammate, Charukin, who goes just left of the post.
Sacred Heart's, their defense is going to lead to their offense. They play a swarming drop defense, going to give Los Altos trouble on the offensive end, and then when they look up, Sacred Heart's going to be down countering. Delay a game, turnover for Sacred Heart, did not get to the free ball in time. Turnover, Los Altos ball.
The ball was just by itself for a while in that far left near corner as Los Altos will take over. Ryan Seltzer, all by himself, feeds it towards that top wing. His offensive player without a cap. That ball is deflected, turned away. A lot of physical action going on in that far side wing.
Sacred Heart has come out into a zone. Number 10 is parked right in front of the goalie, not guarding anybody. So they're in a zone. Los Altos has not recognized that, have not been able to run their zone offense.
Harrison Enright feeds it to his player, Charukin. Back to Enright. From about 8 meters out, takes a shot deflected by the goalkeeper, Cameron Putnam. Another save early on.
Yeah, once again, Enright looking to put Sacred Heart on the board. It'll be Sacred Heart's ball here off the deflection.
Shot clock resets. 3:42 left to play in the opening quarter. No score. Charukin back out to Henricks. Henricks balancing with his right hand. Sees a lane and rips it.
Just great shot. Caught the goalie off guard. Goalie was looking to the driver on the opposite side, seeing who was coming towards the goal. Took his eye off the ball. Henricks put it in the back of the cage.
Brett Henrik strikes first for Sacred Heart Prep. They take an early 1-0 advantage. One thing that we were discussing off air, Jez, is that Sacred Heart Prep knocked off the bigger school, I guess, when you talk about other sports, Bellarmine twice in the regular season to capture the WCA title.
Yes, no, that's a big win for them, and their second time in the tournament. It was in double overtime, sudden death. So great season so far by Sacred Heart Prep to get to this point, defending CCS champions here, but looking to finish out this great season with a win here.
It just kind of gives you an idea. You talk about the WCAL. Of course, we were covering WCAL football last evening, and you talk about what those schools represent in that particular division. A lot of tough sports, some of the best sports that you'll see throughout the entire Bay Area in terms of the talent level. And,
yeah, one of the best leagues on all of the state in all their sports.
Here we see a pass inside to the hole slot. But the defense closed in for Sacred Heart Prep.
And that's what something Brian Cruzcamp mentioned, that they would just had a swarming defense. They had 3 people around the ball, and Los Altos Ryan Seltzer could do nothing with it.
Henricks with possession. This will be a shot on net. In. Perla Ward.
Yeah, Nelson Perla Ward subbed after that first goal. Sacred Heart subbed 4 new players in. They want to keep fresh bodies in the pool, which really helps their counterattack. They're looking to get up the full pool quick. The only way to do that, it gets fresh bodies in. Timeout here at Los Altos, quick timeout.
So timeout, 2-0 in favor of Sacred Heart Prep. But I want to go back to that last offensive try for Los Altos, because you saw Ryan Seltzer in at the hole slot, or the hole set position. He was trying to gain leverage, gain control, but he had 3 players closing in on him, and you saw how physical it got in front of the net.
Yeah, we lost sight of him because he was just swallowed up by Sacred Heart Prep, and that's their game. They're going to try to force the turnover deep, and you notice the 2 guys up top were already down the pool by the time Sacred Heart got the ball, getting that quick counter, which led to the goal.
So it's 2-0 early on, both goals coming by the favor of Sacred Heart Prep. Brett Henrik scored, and then Nelson Perla Ward just a few moments ago gives Sacred Heart Prep an early 2-0 advantage over Los Altos. Let's take a look at the overall playoff bracket and how both teams got to this point. First off, let's take a look at the number 3 seed, Los Altos. Knocked off Carmel 9-4 in the quarterfinals, and then took care of St. Ignatius in the semifinals 15-8. That's how they got to this championship round. On the flip side, for Sacred Heart Prep, they really rolled through the competition. They defeated Burlingame 18-0 in the quarters, and then in the semifinals knocked off Soquel 15-3. So they are the heavy favorites, not just in Division 2, but we're talking throughout the entire CCS in terms of boys water polo.
Definitely one of the premier programs in our section. Brian Cruzcamp has done a great job of building Sacred Heart up to where they're at today.
Berghaven towards the middle from about 5 meters out, feeds it back to his teammate along the near wing. Back to Berghaven, shot denied. Blocked away by Will Runkle.
Yeah, kind of a give and go there. He passed to his teammate and immediately drove into the goal. We got a kick out coming to Los Altos. Sacred Heart is not stopping. They're countering right away.
And that was Swart quickly to Henricks.
That's something you see if you watch our last game. When the girls got a kick out, they kind of stopped, set up. Sacred Heart is not going to do that. They got a kick out way back in their own defensive end, kept swimming, kept going, and before Los Altos could even get their guy out of the pool, they scored the goal.
I'll use a hockey analogy and go with the one-timer from Alex Swart to Brett Henricks. A nice, beautiful passing performance right there in that previous goal. 2:34 left to play in the opening quarter. In the meantime, Lytle will feed it back to Berghaven. Foul away from the ball towards the hole set.
And we got a kick out on Sacred Heart Prep. I believe Heinrichs came over the back of the defender trying to force the turnover. So we have a 6-on-5, first time for Los Altos on the man advantage.
Seltzer feeds it to Berghaven on that near wing. 18 on the shot clock. He dribbles inward from about 2 meters out. And that one goes in.
Ryan Seltzer. That was set up by number 3, Berghaven. Pump faked the goalie. Goalie looked off, and he passed out top to Seltzer, who put it away. Great team effort there by Los Altos. Really a boost for them to get on the board here.
Berghaven did a nice job drawing that defense towards him, giving enough room for Seltzer to take that shot. And he drilled it. It's now 3-1. As we see Will Runkle, the goalkeeper for Sacred Heart Prep, swim out to mid-pool. Shot on net goes off the crossbar. That was Enright.
Sacred Heart comes right back down to their star, Harrison Enright, trying to get that goal back.
As we see Mark Schreiber check in for Los Altos wearing number 16.
And once again, another kick out drawn by Los Altos. Number 10 for Sacred Heart Prep. Holloway coming out, 6-on-5 for Los Altos.
Holloway draws the ejection man advantage for Los Altos. Will we see a shot by Seltzer? Trying to balance. Bergevin back to Seltzer, being covered. And that'll draw a whistle. That's Enright. Seltzer will feed it back to Bergevin. Under 10 on the shot clock now.
And we're even strength now for both teams.
Seltzer will have to dump it in the corner. How about that defensive pressure? And you mentioned, you know, we had to go back to even teams. It was no longer a man advantage for Los Altos. They couldn't get the offensive formation set.
Now Sacred Heart was giving them the shot on the near post, and Los Altos did not want to take the shot, passed it back up top, but there was nothing there up top. Enright with great defensive coverage sliding over.
Lazar, no, this is actually going to be Charukin. Charukin feeds it inside to the hole set.
And then it was Bergevin with a nice defensive effort to get the ball back for Los Altos. 47 seconds left in the quarter, see if they can get one back and make it a one-goal game.
3-1 in favor of Sacred Heart Prep. 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bergevin. Over to Seltzer, back to Bergevin. Takes a lob shot and it's batted down. Runkle bats it away.
Los Altos ball off the deflection. Ball went out of bounds on the back line off of the goalie, Runkle. So Los Altos ball, 2 meter, 24 seconds left. No shot clock. Shot clock is off. We'll see if they run it down and get the last shot here.
So Runkle swats it down. 18 on the game clock, so the shot clock is turned off. Schreiber. On a one-hopper to the net, the try was from Bergevin, denied.
Yeah, tried to do the skip shot there. Not a bad play, giving Runkle a different look.
We see a lake shot by Will Connor, knowing that the time was closing down, and that'll do it. The end of the first quarter, 3-1 in favor of Sacred Heart Prep on top of Los Altos. You're tuning in to PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports. Second quarter underway here at the Santa Clara International Swim Center. Los Altos on your left, Sacred Heart Prep on your right. 3-1 in favor of the Gators. And the opening sprint is won by Holloway along the far side of the pool. Goalkeeper Runkle will swim out and trying to set things up for the Gators. They lead 3-1 here in the second quarter. Holloway from the middle, feeds it towards the near wing. This is Enright. Enright tries to fight inside and chucks it in. Are you kidding me?
What an incredible goal by Harrison Enright. Had two defenders flanked on either side of him, was able to still will around and just flick it in to over the goalie. Incredible individual effort.
An incredible showing of strength right there, being able to get his body out of the water with almost two defenders really closing in if you count the defensive player and the goalkeeper along that near side post. A phenomenal goal by Harrison Enright. 4-1, Gators. On the ensuing opportunity now is Seltzer for Los Altos. He'll feed it to his teammate Ian McCall, and his shot is denied.
It's actually the first shot Los Altos has really had off of even strength. They've had other shots on 6-on-5. Great play by Hendricks, causing the defender to swim over top of him, getting the kick out on number 7, Ian McCall. Timeout, Sacred Heart Prep.
Timeout called, 6:09 left to play here in the second quarter. And right now it's all Sacred Heart Prep. They're up 4-1. The girls won a few moments ago.
You see, that's what makes Sacred Heart Prep so tough. They're not going to let you rest. Los Altos came down, had a quick shot, and Hendricks hustled up the pool, got in front of the defender, kind of stopped, and let the defender swim over top of him, earned the kick out. Now they have a chance to go up by one more goal with a 6-on-5 advantage. Cruz Camp has put in his set play here in the timeout, and we'll see what they run here coming out of the timeout.
Enright, Perla Ward, and Hendricks have scored for Sacred Heart Prep. Two of those goals coming by the way of Brett Hendricks. As for Los Altos, Ryan Seltzer with the lone goal for the Eagles. Eagles the 3 seed. Taking on the heavy favorite Sacred Heart Prep. Gators 25-4 coming into this matchup. Gators with possession, 20 on the shot clock now as they set up. This is Enright. Enright to Chirukin. Back over to Enright looking for that far corner. Slapped away by Putnam.
Still going to be Sacred Heart's ball. They have 4 more seconds on the man advantage. You get a 20-second man advantage. They got 4 seconds left to go.
And now you see the Los Altos player swim back towards the action. Chirukin gives it to Lazar. Lazar back to Chirukin. Here's Lazar now on the near wing. Chirukin with the one-hopper.
Zach Chirukin with the great skip shot. Kind of pump faked the goalie high, came in low. 5-1, Sacred Heart Prep.
He did a nice job just dribbling, staying patient. A lot of great ball movement being shown so far by Sacred Heart Prep.
Yeah, you notice on that 6-on-5, the ball really didn't touch the water. They passed it around the perimeter. Great ball movement, getting the defense to shift, and then got the shot.
It was forcing Putnam to shift around in terms of his goalie placement. He had to shift a lot from left to right, and that's how Chirukin was able to skip that one in the back of the net. It's now 5-1 in favor of the Gators as we see a late try come by Sam Lisbon.
Got called in for the push-off. He got inside 2 meters, but pushed off to get there, so turnover.
How about this deep pass executed? The goal will count, as it looked like that was perhaps Will Connor escaping down the length of the pool, receiving the pass from Will Runkle. 6-1 Gators.
And Will Connor there looked like he was actually trying to pass it to Brett Hendricks, who was making the run on the inside. Pass when the goalie came out to challenge, the pass went into the goal.
And it just crossed that imaginary line. The whole ball crossed over that goal line, so the goal does count.
And we have a timeout here by Los Altos.
Yeah, another timeout called. If you're head coach Johnny Bega, you gotta slow something down here and talk to your team, because right now it is really getting out of hand as Sacred Heart Prep has opened things up. They lead 6-1 here at the Santa Clara International Swim Center. Jez McIntosh to my left. I'm Sean Hennessy, broadcasting to you live. The sun is out now. If you look off in the distance, we can really see some nasty clouds starting to form over in the South Bay. We had rain earlier on in the Sacred Heart Prep St. Ignatius matchup. Some heavy rain coming towards the middle quarters, if you will. But right now it seems like it's pretty dry. You see the fans really tucked under the nice overhang they have here at the Santa Clara International Swim Center.
Yeah, it's a nice timeout by Johnny Vega. Like I said, it's about to get taken away from him. 5-goal deficit. He has just settled his team down, who's getting beat back on the counter. We mentioned Sacred Heart just keeps those fresh bodies coming in, and they are not going to let you rest. As soon as they get the ball on a turnover, they've got 2 or 3 people down at the goal. So Johnny Vega settling his team down. Let's stick to our game plan. They're getting their shots, and they've gotten 2 kickouts on Sacred Heart Prep, so let's see if they can get another man advantage here.
Dominic Kachina steps in for Los Altos. Holding on to the ball is McCall. Whistle blows. Now he'll take a shot. It's in! Ian McCall.
Just a great call by Johnny Vega with that timeout, settling his team down, getting a set play there for a star, Ian McCall. He was the one to watch for the day's game for Los Altos, and he gets a little confidence going for Los Altos.
Mark Schreiber and Brian Hoagie check in for Los Altos. They are now out in the pool. Catching a breather will be Kachina and Stout. Runkle with the ball, passes it down towards the far side of the pool. Gators moving right to left, wearing the dark caps. Charukin passes it inside, quick lob, shot, and it's in.
Great play by number 8, Nelson Ward. And the goalie just got majored for Los Altos.
That's unfortunate. You saw Cameron Putnam expressing some of his feelings towards the official.
Yeah, he was a little frustrated with, I think, one of his teammates on the kick out, and then, like you said, as soon as Sacred Heart got the kick out, they passed it right inside 2 meter and the goal by Polo Ward.
And you saw Ian McCall, his teammate, come over and almost physically grab him and say, hey, quiet down. But unfortunately, he will take the major. We have a new goaltender in net for Los Altos, and that'll be Ryan Seltzer.
He has to step into the goal because the new goalie cannot come on until after this penalty shot. So
taking the penalty shot will be Charukin. Charukin waiting for the whistle. As soon as it sounds, he'll take the quick shot. And Los Altos will need one more defender to the left of Charukin before he can make his attempt. Here it comes. One hopper in.
That's a 2-goal swing right there. You don't see that happen very often. I've never seen that in my 14 years of watching water polo. I've never seen the goalie get ejected that way, but just unsportsmanlike conduct. There's no place for that in the game, especially here at the CCS Championship. Just lost his temper. Sad to see a senior end his season like that. He was one of their main defensive stoppers, Putnam, so we'll see what Los Altos does with their backup goalie in.
Backup goalkeeper Afshin Kashgravani now in net.
And now we had a yellow card going to head coach Johnny Vega. Again, it looks like Los Altos is losing their cool here. They need to really settle down. They've got a lot of time left in this game. They got to get back goal by goal, but Johnny Vega just got the yellow card from the head official.
8-1 Gators. Seltzer with possession. Ball now flies over towards the far wing. That's Schreiber. Schreiber back to Seltzer. Seltzer will dump it near side for Los Altos. Inside to the hole set. Shot on net goes in. Looked like Mark Schreiber.
Yes, pass from Bergevin. They're giving Bergevin the near post. They're relying on Runkle goalie. Bergevin's pump faking and then passing it to the weak side. And Mark Schreiber is able to put it past Runkle. That was a big goal for Los Altos. Cut it to a 5-goal deficit. It was starting to get away from them. Now it's 8-3.
Kashgravani in net now for Los Altos following the major ejection from Cameron Putnam, the original goalkeeper for Los Altos. The score is now 8-3 in favor of Sacred Heart Prep.
And once again, Los Altos players kicked out, number 13, Sam Lisbon. Sacred Heart is doing a great job of creating the kickouts for the 6-on-5 advantage.
Shot on net is in. Too easy. Harrison Enright from 5 meters out drills it.
Now, that's one thing you really don't notice until you really take a close look at the game. The offensive players can do a lot to cause the defensive players to get kicked out, and that's what Sacred Heart. It's a well-coached team. Brian Cruzcamp has coached his players how to cause the kick out on their defensive players.
Ian McCall dribbles ahead, left to right. Los Altos wearing the white caps. 4:02 left to play in the second quarter. Ram passes it over to his teammate, Stout.
Looks like we're going to got a battle going down in front of the cage. McCall for Los Altos got called for a push-off.
Here's Swart receiving Runkle's deep pass, and it's swatted away by Casa Ravani, the backup goalkeeper.
You got to give Krasavani credit, coming in cold, hasn't warmed up. First shot he sees there, nice save on a one-on-none.
Ram dribbles ahead, has the ball in his left hand. Looking for a shot, takes it, swatted down. Will Runkle just swats it down with both hands, and once again he chucks it deep down the pool, looking for Charukin. It'll be a one-on-one battle with the goalkeeper.
And the goalkeeper just got called for a 5-meter penalty shot. Too aggressive coming out of the goal. It's going to be a free shot here. Penalty shot for Sacred Heart Prep.
Kasravani.
Trying a little too hard to try to make something happen. I think kind of feels he's got to step up as a backup goalie in. Came a little too far out. He was outside the 5.
And that's Michael Holloway taking the free shot on net, and he delivers towards the right side of the goalie box. Score really opening up now as Sacred Heart Prep has taken what appears to be a 10-3 lead with 3:18 left to play in the second quarter. It's really opened up here, and right now you still see Coach Johnny Vega talking with the officials, really frustrated at this point.
Yeah, he's really frustrated. Hasn't been happy, thinking he hasn't got any calls today. He did earn those 2 kickouts, and they didn't score on the 6-on-5 early in the game, but ever since then, everything's gone Sacred Heart's way.
Kasraviani, the new goalkeeper in net now for Los Altos.
Bergevin there with a nice shot. They're giving him that shot all day because they're dropping down in the whole set there, Sacred Heart. So that's one he's got to put away to force them to come out and guard him.
And they're trying to find Jordan Stout, but there's nobody home. In the meantime, Bergevin will try to center himself as the shot clock resets.
We see Sacred Heart releasing a player here, even though they're on defense. They're releasing a player all the way down, content to play 5-on-5.
Harrison Enright swats the ball away.
And we got a foul on Sacred Heart. Bill Hendricks got fouled, swimming down the pool, so it's Los Altos' ball.
So Los Altos will have possession as the shot clock resets. 2:45 left to play in the second quarter. Stout being covered nicely by Holloway. Will back off from about 5 meters, swings it out to Lytle. Lytle goes top wing, and no velocity behind that shot across the far side by Paul Bergevin.
And here we go again. Sacred Heart on the counter to Heinrichs.
They do the best quick transition that we've seen so far here. Does Sacred Heart Prep. Once they get that ball by the goalkeeper, Runkle, they are moving quickly. And that shot batted down. Pearl Award denied.
Another great save by the backup goalie, Korshavani. And you notice how long it takes Los Altos to get up the pool in comparison to Sacred Heart Prep. They're already 15 into their shot clock, and they're barely getting the ball in their end of the pool.
Seltzer, far wing. Tries to look for that opposite corner of the net.
Deflection off the goalie, so Sacred Heart, Los Altos ball, 2 meters.
Shot clock will reset at 30 seconds. 10-3 is our score in favor of the Gators over the Eagles. 1:52 left to play now in the second quarter. Centering pass towards the inside, swatted away by Charukin. Now it's going to be a swim race towards the middle of the pool. Can Charukin win it as he's dribbling ahead with the ball in between his shoulders? He'll have an open look, puts it in his right hand, swings it.
Kind of mistake there by the Los Altos defender. Did not stop the ball. Chose to instead come off the ball and take away the pass to Heinrichs. And Chirukin, no one stopped him, put it away.
11-3 in favor of Sacred Heart Prep. A lot of substitutions taking place down in the pool, but Zach Chirukin picking up his third goal in this match. There are now 4 players with at least 2 goals for Sacred Heart Prep: Enright, Perla Ward, Henricks, and Chirukin.
Yeah, Coach Kruskamp said it was a team effort this year with his team, and you see that with the goal scoring.
Bergevin with his right hand over to his teammate Kask. Kask into the pool now, back to Bergevin. From 5 meters out, we see Schreiber. Schreiber passes it towards the far wing. 10 on the shot clock. Back over towards his teammate Stout. Double team being shown. Schreiber loses possession.
You just see how aggressive Sacred Heart is, releasing 2 players that time, and kind of throws Los Altos off because they have to send 2 back on defense when they still have the ball on offense.
Bergevin applying the pressure. Deep pass towards the near wing. Jolly Moore will dump it back towards the whole set. Shot on net, swatted down as Oliver Kask, the defender, closed in and got a piece of that ball.
That was great defense. Got shot block on the shooting hand, was able to deflect the ball.
Bergevin feeds it back out over to Schreiber. Schreiber with 1 goal for Los Altos, dribbles ahead. Feeds it back out towards the middle of the pool. 27 seconds left on the game clock, 11 on the shot clock. Kask, near wing, feeds it to Seltzer. Seltzer back to Kask. 3 on the shot clock. Looks for him again, and it's swatted down by Runkle.
Just great position by the goalie, Will Runkle there. Center cage, and the ball was shot right to him. Great defense there by Sacred Heart Prep.
Sacred Heart Prep with one last chance. Deep shot from about 10 meters out. Batted down, and that'll do it for the first half. A dominating first half by the Sacred Heart Prep Gators. They lead the Los Altos Eagles 11-3 here at the Santa Clara International Swim Center. We'll step aside and come back with more second half action for you right here on PlayOnSports.com. First half in the books as we get ready to start the second half of action. This being the CCS Boys Water Polo Division II final between the 3 seed Los Altos and the number 1 seed Sacred Heart Prep. It's all Gators, 11-3 after 2 quarters, and they win the opening sprint down the far side of the pool. Brett Henricks showing his sprinting ability, one of the fastest players out in that pool, winning the opening sprint. Gators now going left to right on your screen, wearing the dark caps. We see Will Connor with possession. He feeds it back over to Henricks. Foul away from the ball, and it will go over to Los Altos.
Harrison Enright fighting for position inside 2 meters. Got called for the push-off.
Kosrafiani feeds the ball down the pool. Los Altos now going right to left, wearing the white caps. Ryan Seltzer over to his teammate Bergevin. Bergevin shot off the crossbar, right back in front of him. Los Altos will hold on to possession. Shot clock reset. Second try. In! What an effort by Paul Bergevin on the second try.
Great halftime adjustment there. They've been giving him that shot all game. Sacred Heart's been dropping off, playing too deep in the hole, and Bergevin's been wide open. Hesitant to take the shot in the first half. Took the first shot off the top corner, came right back to him, shot it again. Got it past Runkle for the goal.
If you're just tuning in, Los Altos starting goalkeeper Cameron Putnam received a major and was literally ejected from this matchup. He's no longer in the game. Afshin Kasravani is now in at the goalkeeper position for the Eagles. Will Runkle, the goalkeeper for the Gators, out at mid-pool, just dumps it towards the middle. Sloppy pass as Los Altos will take over. Swimming to it is Drew Lytle.
Foul called, though, on on Los Altos.
Foul keeps it alive for the Gators. Shot in front of the net is perfect as Harrison Enright picks up his 3rd goal.
That's kind of a tough goal there. Los Altos thought they forced the turnover. Lytle came to the ball, heads up, but there was a foul inside 2 meter, and Los Altos was swimming back to counter, but it was Sacred Heart's ball.
Enright and Charukin now for the Gators, each with 3 goals in this matchup. 5 minutes, 48 seconds left to play in the third. 12-4 Gators. Perla Ward. Correction, Bahir in possession now. Pump fakes, throws it towards the far wing. Lytle, 6 on the shot clock, takes it, and it goes over the net. Deflected off one of the players in front of the goalkeeper, and it will now go in favor of the Gators.
No, there's a foul. Michael Holloway took a swing at the Los Altos player trying to free himself up to go get up the pool. Referee saw it. Los Altos ball.
Seltzer being covered by Charukin.
Charukin with a nice play off the weak side to take the ball away, and you hear a quick counter. Henricks.
With the transition to Connor. Will Connor trying to pump it and fires. Will Connor almost just toying with the goalkeeper, Kasravani.
And you see what makes Sacred Heart so tough. They make a mistake down here in the defensive end, get a bad turnover. Los Altos gets the ball, but a quick steal, and they're back on the counter, scoring a goal. 13-4, Los Altos. Sacred Heart Prep.
13-4, Gators on top of the Eagles, really opening things up now here in this Boys Water Polo Division II final at the Santa Clara International Swim Center. Los Altos moving right to left. Surya Ram back towards the middle to Schreiber. Schreiber from about 6 meters out, deflected, and it goes out of bounds.
Sacred Heart's doing a great job of keeping Los Altos posted up on the perimeter. All their shots are coming from way outside 5 meters, 8 or 9 meters out. Tough to score against Runkle from that deep.
Charukin will send it to Swart. Swart back to Charukin. Now it's just kill the clock time for Sacred Heart Prep. Wouldn't be shocked if they chew up all of that shot clock. Here's a dump towards the whole set.
Harrison Enright is posting up inside. Nice play by Ram of Los Altos, dropping down from the top to take the ball away.
4 minutes and 19 seconds remaining now in the third quarter.
Look how long it takes Los Altos to get up the pool. They're already 15 seconds into their shot clock, barely over half pool.
And it gives you an idea of the transition speed that Sacred Heart Prep executes each and every offensive series. It's a great point.
And here's a bad turnover, and here goes Sacred Heart.
Henricks will just dump it back to Runkle, who will take his time. Now he sends it deep, and you see the transition right there. Quickly, nobody home. Enright will have a free shot on net. He dumps it inside to the whole set, and that's good.
Brett Hendricks. And you see Enright rewarding his teammate for getting up the pool, had a chance to take the shot himself. Pump fake, passed it to his teammate for the easy goal for Hendricks. But you notice the goalie, Will Runkle, Enright received that ball at 5 meters. Sacred Heart is setting up their offense deep inside Los Altos, and Los Altos, all their offense is starting 8 to 10 meters out.
The score is now 14-4, 10-point advantage for the Gators as they make several substitutions. Los Altos at mid-pool. In possession is Lytle. Lytle trying to get out of that defensive press. Stout along the near wing. Will take the dump shot. Nobody home. Easy block for Runkle.
Yeah, Los Altos is trying to work the ball around to near cage, trying to make something happen. Not much movement for Los Altos on offense.
Lazar going towards that far wing. 3 minutes and 9 seconds left to play in the third quarter. 14-4, Sacred Heart Prep. He'll swing it all the way back towards the middle, and taking a fadeaway shot was Polo Ward, his third goal.
Yeah, the shot was set up by number 9, Lazar. Was unchallenged, got the ball all the way into 2 meter deep, and then was able to pass it up top to Polo Ward, who put it away.
How about Polo Ward, almost a fadeaway, if you will, using the basketball analogy, the fadeaway jumper right there as he chucks it in the back of the cage. Beautifully executed shot. It actually hit the lower portion of the crossbar and then shot into the back of the net. It's 15-4 now, Sacred Heart Prep. Ian McCall playing the middle, being covered one-on-one by Jollymore. McCall, shot, blocked. Runkle really getting high out of the water right there.
And Sacred Heart is really trusting him all game. They are, like I said, backed off of the perimeter, not going to let Los Altos post up inside and rely on Runkle to block everything from the perimeter.
And you see head coach Brian Kruzkamp giving instructions to Runkle, telling him to slow down a little bit. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Holloway over towards the far wing, back to Holloway. 3 on the shot clock, and now he will just take
no
a
goal.
shot on net. It will be a shot clock violation. So no goal.
We'll see if Los Altos can get something going here with 2 minutes left to play. Oh, they probably think they're out of it, but players are playing in their CCS championship game, want to get on the scoreboard, but the turnover there, McCall driving inside water, couldn't connect with the pass.
1 minute, 48 seconds remaining in the third quarter as Runkle chucks it deep out to Holloway. Holloway to Hendricks. Hendricks with his left hand over to Swart. Swart checks in now. Los Altos defense backs off. 3 on the shot clock. Swart fires. It's in!
Los Altos trying to do what Sacred Heart was doing to them earlier, releasing their players to try to draw Sacred Heart to go down with them. But Sacred Heart's so fast, they don't have to leave. They left the ball. They're able to put it away.
7 different scores now for Sacred Heart Prep as Michael Swart picks up his first goal. Enright, Perlo Ward, and Hendricks and Charukin each have 3 goals here in this match.
Yeah, just great team effort by Sacred Heart Prep. If you're going to release there by Los Altos, you can't release on the person on the ball. You got to keep somebody on the ball. I think they got mixed up there and just released the wrong person.
Hoagie sends it back to Seltzer. 1:25 left to play in the third quarter. Inside to the whole set, who pushes it back out deep to Bello. Bello gives it to Cask. Along the near wing, 10 on the shot clock now. Schreiber. Back up top to Bello. 3 on the shot clock. Bello fires, batted down.
Yeah, Los Altos tried to get it inside and actually got it into the whole set, and the quick pass out, the Sacred Heart closed so fast on the perimeter, there was no shot there, and forced the shot from 9 meters out.
How about Will Runkle? I know we haven't talked about him a whole lot. He's done a pretty good job in net so far. With the low shot opportunities that have come from Los Altos, the kid can really elevate himself and get his hands up, make him appear to be taller than he is as that goalkeeper. the shot is deflected away.
Lazar with a quick shot, and you give credit to the backup goalie for Los Altos. Coach Ravani made another great save. Sacred Heart's ball at the 2-meter.
Coach Ravani just trying to do his part now in this game, taking over for Cameron Putnam, who received a major early on in this match. 20 seconds remaining now in the third quarter. Shot clock at 14 seconds, 3-second differential.
And Los Altos was able to effectively nullify Sacred Heart's offensive possession there. Started releasing one by one and got the dump with 14 seconds left on the shot clock. You usually don't see a dump that early in the shot clock.
16-4 Gators. Schreiber gives it to his teammate Kask. Kask over towards the far wing, swatted down. Defense does it again, and that time it was Grant Harvey.
That was a great shot block there to end the quarter. Grant Harvey got his right hand up, able to knock down the arm, the shooting arm of the Los Altos player.
16-4 in favor of Sacred Heart Prep. 1 quarter remaining here at the Santa Clara International Swim Center. You're listening in to PlayOnSports.com. Drew Lytle for Los Altos and Scott Jollymore will race ahead, and Jollymore wins the battle on the opening sprint to start the fourth quarter. 16-4 in favor of Sacred Heart Prep. We see Michael Schur into the matchup now. First time he's been here in the game for Sacred Heart Prep. He feeds it over to Banks. Banks chucks it over towards the top to Jollymore. Jollymore being covered one-on-one by McCall. Loose ball, and Jollymore will take a free shot, batted down. Nice grab right there by Castroviani. To swat it down, stretching out with his right hand. He sends it deep along the near side to Schreiber. We're in the fourth quarter, 6:24 left to play, 16-4 in favor of Sacred Heart Prep. Sun shining bright now down on the pool. We get a break in the clouds. 8 seconds on the shot clock, as Lazar will take it in the far corner. On the defense, I should say. Now it's fed out to Ian McCall.
Got a foul up top by number 7, Ian McCall. Tried to draw the foul, but pushed off to do it. Turnover, ball to Sacred Heart. Good possession, though, by Los Altos. Really worked the ball around. Did not get a shot off, but stayed patient. Didn't force the issue.
Will Runkle sends it down the pool. Gators moving left to right on your screen with a comfortable 16-4 advantage. 5:43 left to play, and right now they're just swinging it around, chewing up all that shot clock. Swart being covered one-on-one. Looking at the shot clock, 3, 2, will have to get rid of it, and just takes the violation.
Yeah, Sacred Heart's going to be content just to run the shot clocks out and just end this game and play defense here and not let Los Altos score.
Schreiber with an open look as he tried to dump it over the head of Michael Schur.
Again, another great shot block by the Sacred Heart defender. Got his arm way out of the water. No room for Los Altos to shoot the ball.
Runkle will just heave it down the pool. The kid's got an arm. I'm curious to see if he's a ball player on Sacred Heart Prep's baseball team because he really flings it. But in the meantime, Alex Swart with the right hand delivery. He gets his first goal.
Yeah, caught Los Altos off guard there. I think Los Altos was expecting them to pass the ball around like they did the previous possession. Gave him too much room, and Swart just put it in the back of the cage.
That's now the 8th different player for Sacred Heart Prep to score here this afternoon. 17-4 Gators. We're in the fourth quarter, under 5 minutes to play now. Los Altos wearing the white caps, traveling right to left in the pool. Bergevin looking for the centering pass to McCall. McCall from 6 meters takes a shot, drills it. Beautiful look.
And there's the senior Ian McCall playing in his final CCS game, final high school game of his career, getting Los Altos on the board, 17-5. Just a great shot from outside 5.
Ian McCall picking up his second goal for Los Altos. Leading scorer so far for the Eagles, who came into this matchup as the number 3 seed. Had to work very hard to get to this point. They knocked off Carmel and St. Ignatius to make it to the final round here in this Boys Water Polo Division II championship game.
Yeah, and kudos to Los Altos. You usually see private schools here in the D2 finals, but kudos to Los Altos getting here as a public school. It's a great year for their program.
Yeah, I mean, the talent level is always typically, like you say, with the private schools who come out of the WCAL. But they knocked off St. Ignatius to get to this point.
And a turnover there by McCall. He was just engulfed by 3 Sacred Heart players. Nothing he could do with the ball. And we got a foul on the whole set. Here's a counter attack for McCall.
McCall, open look, delivers.
Yeah, once again, foul on Sacred Heart inside of 2 meters. McCall, who was trying to get back on defense, got alert, got his head up, saw the call by the official, immediately turned around and got the pass. Easy goal. It's 2 in a row for Ian McCall.
So Ian McCall, 2 in a row. As Jez just mentioned, picks up his 3rd goal. Here in the matchup, it's now 17-6. Sacred Heart Prep on their way to capturing the Boys Water Polo Division II title here in the Central Coast section. As play resumes for the Gators, Michael Swart feeds it over to his teammate Henricks. Henricks along the near wing, 13 on the shot clock. Lytle all over him as he dumps it inside of the hole set. Lazar.
Now, great play by Lazar. Just posted up a long time in the 2 set in the hole. Waited for Henricks and his teammate to get him the ball, and then he made a nice turn.
Lazar picks up his first goal.
Imagine that is Chris Henricks, the younger brother of Brett Henricks, who we've talked about for the whole game. Nice to see the younger brother get in there and make something happen.
Nice moment that we see how it's
Goalie switch for Sacred Heart Prep.
Marco will come into the net.
And what a great game by Will Runkle. Senior, last CCS championship, just totally shut down Los Altos early on.
Oliver Kask dribbling ahead, keeps the ball in his right hand. 3 minutes and 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 18-6, Sacred Heart Prep. New goalkeeper in, Marco for the Gators. Will get his first taste of the action as that one goes off the crossbar and ricochets back towards the middle of the pool along the near side.
Ian McCall still fighting his last high school game. He wants to go out, leaving it all in the pool. What a great shot from outside, just top cage.
And Lytle dribbles ahead. Nobody covering him, feeds it back over to Bergevin. Bergevin's look off the crossbar again. 2 shots in a row go off the crossbar for Los Altos.
And that's what you want to do as soon as the backup goalie comes in. You want to test him right away with shots. Foul on number 7, Scott Jollymore. A little too aggressive trying to get the ball. Turnover. Here's Los Altos coming back on the counter.
Lytle to McCall. McCall now at Mid-pull from about 10 meters out, starts to dribble in. Now he really sprints, puts it in his right hand, being covered well by Lazar. Lazar trying to reach in there and strip it away.
But it was the double team, but Michael Swart came in from the weak side, was able to take it away from McCall. And here's a 2-on-1 for Sacred Heart Prep.
2:29 left to play. Easy look here for Hendricks. Left hand, deflected.
Great save by Koshavani. 2-on-1. Defender took away the pass, forced Heinrichs to shoot, trusted his goalie. Great save.
Kosravani came out of the net a little bit too to make that block.
Cut off the angle, took away the short side of the goal. That's what you're supposed to do.
Shot clock will reset as Chris Hendricks balances himself over towards that near wing. Now a defender closes in. Dumps it back towards the middle to Swart. Swart feeds it back over towards the top side. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth quarter. 18-6 Gators. Swart trying to hold on to the possession of the ball. Covering him well is Schreiber. Whistles blow. 3 on the shot clock. It'll be a quick opportunity executed nicely by Scott Jollymore.
Yeah, Los Altos was once again releasing players down, and it got down. It was just 1-on-1. Foul outside of the 5. Quick shot coming. Jollymore was able to put it away.
That is now the 10th different Gator to score here this afternoon.
Wow. Just great team effort by Sacred Heart Prep. 10 players scoring a goal. It's amazing.
Jez, I tell you what, when Coach Cruzcamp really told you it's a team effort, he wasn't kidding.
I guess not. No, that's incredible. You don't see that usually in this day and age. You usually have 1 or 2 players you rely on for your offense, but 10 players scoring. Kudos to Sacred Heart Prep.
Yeah, 10 players scoring here this afternoon for the Gators. Charukin, Hendricks, Perla Ward, and Enright each have 3 goals.
Wow.
Lytle for Los Altos will try to send it into the hole set, and the backup goalkeeper Marco stuffs it away.
Now, great to see him come in and get a few saves there. Quick shot by Schreiber for Los Altos.
Goes off Marco's hands, so it will maintain in possession of Los Altos. Shot clock will reset. Quick shot on net towards the far wing. That one by Bello, no good. Marco, another save.
Marco, the junior, will be the starting goalie next year, so good to get this championship experience in the playoffs and see that Sacred Heart's not going to drop off far in the goalkeeping next year.
1 minute and 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 19-6 in favor of Sacred Heart Prep. They dump it down towards the hole set, trying to fight for position as the shot clock expires. Finn Banks' try will not count. We now have 1 minute left to play. Timeout called, it appears, by Los Altos. We'll see if head coach Johnny Vega. Nope, it appears there is no timeout called, so play will resume.
Looks like we got number 14, Finn Banks, got kicked out there for shooting the ball after the shot clock expired. That's an automatic kick out. I thought he shot it right at the buzzer, but a referee felt it was after the buzzer. Leads to a goal for Los Altos.
49 seconds left to play.
Number 16, Mark Schreiber with the score for Los Altos, coming off the kickoff for the shot after the shot clock had expired.
Schreiber picking up his second goal in the matchup, so now the score is 19-7 in favor of Sacred Heart Prep. Nice to see Mark Schreiber, the senior, picking up his second goal here for Los Altos. 35 seconds left to play. And Sacred Heart Prep just dumps it towards that near wing. Hendricks will try to battle for it. Gets his cap knocked off. And he swims back to play a little defense. 25 seconds left now. Marco playing his position. No shot executed for Los Altos. A lot of action taking place in front of Marco. Another Eagle player has his cap ripped off towards that far wing.
Yeah, Los Altos, for the first time, really getting the ball very deep on their end, inside of 2 meters, but couldn't get the shot off.
Schreiber takes a try, but that one goes well past the net. Marco did not touch it, so that means Sacred Heart Prep will be in possession.
And we got a foul on the Sacred Heart player without the cap coming down, swum over the top of Schreiberger. Los Altos ball, 4 seconds left.
4 seconds, 3. Fighting for possession is Bello. Bello will have to take it and fire off the post, and that'll do it. That'll do it. Sacred Heart Prep does the old jump in the pool as Cruz Camp gets wet, but it feels so good because his team captures the boys CCS Division II water polo title.
And once again, this is a sweep for the boys and girls program from Sacred Heart Prep. They're dominating the performance for the Sacred Heart boys. Like you said, 10 different players scoring. Great transition offense. Such speed they showed in the pool. Los Altos really didn't have a chance there early on.
19-6 the final score. We could go with a number of different players for our player of the game, but you have to take a look at those leading scores. Charukin, Henricks, you had Perla Ward and Enright, and all of those goals, Jez, really came early on in this matchup. Each of those players with 3 goals here this afternoon.
Yeah, but if I had to choose someone, I would choose Brett Henricks. He made it happen without the ball. It was his speed getting up the pool that really caused Los Altos problems, and he was able to create for Enright and for Charukin. So kudos to Brett Henricks for using his speed to get up the pool.
A dominating performance here this afternoon by Sacred Heart Prep, the 1 seed. Easily takes care of Los Altos, the 3 seed, by a final score of 19-6. Folks, stick around. We've got a lot more water polo coming up here on the PlayOnSports.com network. Up next will be the girls' CCS Water Polo Division I matchup coming up shortly. Stick around. Jez McIntosh alongside me. I'm Sean Hennessy saying so long. We'll see you in a few minutes right back here on PlayOnSports.com.